Yeah, what's up, everybody? Yeah, this little floating island there. It's been a week officially, and I've been playing not very much here, actually. I've probably only gotten about, I'd say 6 hours in since the last video, which, to be fair, I was feeling kind of bored with Minecraft for a while there. And, basically, what's going on here? I just feel like today I'll explain what's going on. I probably won't really build anything in the video or do anything productive because yeah, all that stuff is really boring. Watching me build this, yeah, I probably should explain what I'm building here. But first, let's get some wheat here. Here's a good tip for you. If you just started out and you got a really small farm, just harvest the wheat as frequently as possible. Like, I know not all the wheat has grown, but it's okay. Go ahead and get the stuff that has, because while that stuff is just sitting there grown, you could be growing more where it was, you know, which this will soon become unnecessary. I'm guessing there's a cave around here. I really haven't done any caving yet, because you can obviously hear those mobs. I haven't done any caving at all, so my supplies are, you know, very minimal at the moment. I've got a tree farm going here, obviously. I've got a little wheat farm over here, and what used to be that little cutaway in the mountain there is now a building made of dirt, cobble, and just smooth stone. And I'm really curious about that cave. And this dirt patch used to be an indoor tree farm that I had because I was afraid to go outside. And the bed is made out of silk that I got from spiders. So yeah, I've had quite a few mob encounters, which is nice. I'm guessing that rate must have increased. So yeah, I've got a rather full thing of cobble here, and this is mostly dirt, but I've got a few other things. Lots of apples, which I should explain. The point of this, using these trees, I know a lot of people use birch trees because they don't grow too tall, you know. They grow within the means of being able to harvest them from the ground level. And that's why a lot of people use birch trees in their tree farms. But I wanted to use these oak trees. Most people call these oak. I want to use these oak trees because they produce apples. With a recent update here. Let's see if I can get an apple here. I probably can't, but maybe it'll happen by the end of the video. So yeah, I'm just going to talk a little bit today about my plans here. And, you know, I'm starting to like the area a lot more now that I've put some time into it. But, you know, I'm still kind of bummed being, you know, just starting out, not having anything to build with. Which is kind of why this is really incomplete. Basically, when I'm done here, this will be a building. It's gonna have multiple floors. First floor is going to be trees, obviously. Then we'll go up a floor, and I'm just gonna cap these off with glass and have little skylights for these trees. I'm not entirely sure about that. It's not really necessary, so I might not. But yeah, next floor I will probably have wheat, because that is something I need pretty regularly right now for making bread. So far I've stuck to my challenges. I haven't eaten anything uncooked or bread, you know, so bread and cooked meat, that's all I've been eating. which it really isn't that hard now that I have a tree farm for coal to cook stuff. That's not what I'm using the tree farm for, really. I'm using it for what will eventually be a storage room, which will go right next to the farm. I'm probably just gonna break this building down and build a nice little storage area there for all my little goodies that I don't have yet. And the sun is setting, so I don't think I'm gonna get an apple today. But yeah, so wheat, and then I'll have the reed farm above that, which will become really important when I decide that I want to start enchanting stuff. Because you need something like 5 stacks of reeds or something to produce all the books for the bookshelves. And I can't remember the numbers. It's on the wiki. The amount of stacks you need of reeds and wood to make all the bookshelves to make an efficient enchanting room. And so yeah. Let's see what else. And above that, I'll probably just I'm not sure if I'm going to do a cactus farm yet. I usually do a cactus farm. Oh, there we go. There's an apple. See. I usually do a cactus farm, but they're not really that useful. They're most useful for dyes. So I might have a little area, a little separate building where I have an automated cactus farm, and also was thinking about doing a mushroom farm in there too. And so I'll probably, this is kind of what I'm thinking. I know nobody watches my videos, so I can't ask for an opinion yet, but this will be the control center here in this corner. There will be walls here. This is the where the walls go, and yeah, it'll be bigger. See, this dirt marks the inner area. So, like I said, walls will go outside of there, and this will be the inside. It won't be dirt. That's just for a little marker for me. I was trying to figure out where I could put ice, because for my streams that the drops are gonna flow on, I'm gonna have ice at the bottom because it makes items move faster and further. See. So yeah, this was marking that out. Figure out where the ice stops, because this is really close to this swamp biome over here. So I didn't want to run into that, so I marked it out and tested it out. But yeah, so control center here. I'll have buttons. You know, one will harvest everything minus the trees. The trees aren't. You can't really automate that. That's the reason why I built this down on the ground level, so I can just chop it. And I won't have access to the rooms either. I'll just have a button to push. I'll just push a button, and it'll just come out down to me in this probably this very spot in this corner. Back corner there, I'll have pumpkins. The other corner over there, I'll have a melon farm. And then over here in this corner, I was going to have an elevator that takes you up to the top floor, and the very top floor will have animals. So, sheep, pigs, cows, and I'm not sure about chicken. Chicken are very useful though for food. They usually drop meat. But yeah, so that's my farm idea. This will be a very automated thing, which I don't have any redstone to do any of this yet. It is something I feel that I will very likely be able to accomplish. And I don't say that a lot because I am very dumb when it comes to redstone. I just really haven't taken the time to learn it all that much. I've been watching YouTube videos for well over a year now, where people use it frequently, like Etho. I was watching Co-Star. He doesn't really use Redstone though. Who else was I watching? Doc M. He's one of my favorites. I'm currently subscribed to him on this channel, so. And probably the original LPers that I watched, the Dutch LP guy. He was one of the originals, and C-Nanners, of course. They never really used Redstone, but Etho and Doc, they use Redstone a lot, and I feel like I've learned a lot from their videos, and I really have, because I've since used a lot more Redstone in my projects, so automating things will be definitely interesting for me, as I don't do it that often, and yeah, I will definitely be able to do that for sure. It's really simple. I've done automated farms before. It'll just be interesting using Redstone to control it, because I've never done that before. From like a long distance, so yeah, I'll figure it out. And I'm not gonna build that in this video, because I just don't feel like I have the resources I need to build it the way I want it to look yet. Which I'm definitely gonna have to go to the Nether at some point here, and you know, I'm gonna have to go down to the bottom layer and find some diamonds and redstone and some obsidian, and so I can go to the Nether, get some nether brick and all kinds of stuff. It's just, you know, being just starting off with something is very, you just feel like weak, I guess, is a good way to put it, because I feel like there's not a lot I can accomplish here, and I know people don't want to just sit around and watch somebody just starting out, because like I said, there's thousands of videos about that on YouTube, and you can go watch those if you want to figure out how to survive your first night and stuff like that. So on that note, yeah, I'm not going to reveal anything about the storage room yet, because I really want that to be something cool, and I don't have it fully fleshed out yet, so I'm not going to say anything about that. And I don't know, I really want to use a lot of glass in this building, but at the same time it doesn't really need to be a big glass building. I mean, it would be gorgeous if it was a big glass building, but very unnecessary. I don't really have much access to sand right now. And look, the ground froze over here, so that's nice. Now it looks nice over here. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video for today. I've basically just rambled. I don't even think I'm gonna edit this. I don't really need to. Yeah, tune in next week, and I should have a lot more accomplished and a lot more materials here. Like, this is basically what I have, is what's in my inventory here. Speaking of which, I need to make some bread. And I'll get started on a temporary storage room, which you'll probably see next time. So for now, thanks for watching. See you next week on Minecraft Mondays, and I'll see you tomorrow if you watch the daily blog.